Welcome to our journey through the vibrant world of Indian textiles. Discover the stories, colors, and traditions woven into every thread. Let's begin our exploration of India's legendary fabrics. Long before modern empires, the Indian subcontinent was a cradle of textile innovation. Evidence from the Indus Valley civilization shows mastery of cotton cultivation and weaving over 5,000 years ago. Ancient muslins, so fine they were called woven winds, became treasures of the Roman and Persian worlds. India's advantage lay in its climate, native cotton, and the genius of its artisans, masters of spinning, dyeing, and weaving. Each region developed its own signature style, from Gujarat's block prints to Varanasi's brocades. These crafts were passed down through generations, with weavers and dyers revered as artists and custodians of sacred knowledge. This sophisticated ecosystem made India's textiles the envy of the world for centuries. The control of textile trade routes shaped power, sparked exploration, and ignited conflicts that changed history. In Patan, Gujarat, the legendary Patola sari is woven, a double ikat silk so complex it was once worth a kingdom. Creating a Patola sari takes months, with each thread meticulously tied, threads dipped and dyed, then aligned on the loom to form intricate patterns. The double ikat technique demands mathematical precision. A single misplaced thread can disrupt the entire design. Parrots, elephants, flowers emerge from the loom. The motifs are perfectly reversible and vibrant on both sides. Patola was coveted by aristocrats across Asia, revered as sacred in ceremonies, and believed to possess protective powers. Its rarity and artistry made it a prized heirloom, traded along maritime routes, and celebrated as the cloth of the gods. Today, only a few families in Patan keep this demanding tradition alive, guardians of a legacy once worth a kingdom. Patola remains a symbol of India's textile mastery and enduring cultural heritage. In Andhra Pradesh, Kalamkari transformed cloth into a canvas for epic tales. Using bamboo pens and natural dyes, artists drew gods, heroes, legends onto fabric, creating vibrant tapestries for storytelling. The process is painstaking. Treating, drawing, dyeing, washing the cloth in river water, each step rooted in tradition and nature. Persian influences blended with Indian motifs, making Kalamkari coveted in international markets. Today, Kalamkari endures as a living art, connecting past and present through stories told in cloth. On the banks of the Ganges Delta, weavers created Jamdani, a muslin so fine it was called woven air. Spun from rare cotton woven by hand, Jamdani's patterns were memorized and chanted, not drawn by master weavers. The process was slow and exacting. A single sari could take months to complete. Jamdani adorned Mughal royalty, symbolizing luxury and refined taste. The decline of the Mughal Empire and British industrialization nearly erased this art, but recent revivals have brought Jamdani back. Today, new generations of artisans continue to weave its ghostly patterns. Jamdani remains a testament to the heights of human skill and creativity. Indian chintz, painted or printed cotton, took Europe by storm, sparking a consumer revolution. Its vibrant, color-fast designs, technical brilliance mesmerized Europeans, who couldn't replicate its alchemy. The Tree of Life motif became iconic, and demand for chintz exploded across all classes. European industries, threatened by chintz, lobbied for bans, fueling black markets and smuggling. The quest to imitate chintz drove the British Industrial Revolution, transforming global trade. But this success devastated India's own weavers as mechanized mills replaced handcraft. Chintz's story is one of beauty, innovation, and unintended consequences. In Kanchipuram, silk weaving is a sacred tradition, producing saris renowned for their rich colors and gold-threaded borders. Each sari is a collaborative masterpiece, woven from pure mulberry silk and genuine zari. Unique techniques like korvai and pitni interlock borders and palace, ensuring strength and beauty. Motifs draw from temple architecture, mythology, and nature, making each sari a piece of cultural history. Wearing a Kanchipuram sari is to drape oneself in centuries of faith and artistry. These saris remain treasured heirlooms, connecting generations through sacred threads. The Industrial Revolution, inspired by Indian textiles, unleashed machine-made cloth that overwhelmed India's handloom industry. British policies flooded India with cheap imports, devastating weavers and dismantling centuries-old traditions. Communities lost livelihoods, and cultural identity as artisanal skills faded. The legendary Jamdani muslin nearly vanished, replaced by cash crops for colonial profit. Yet, hand-spun khadi became a symbol of resistance during India's independence movement. Gandhi's spinning wheel called for self-sufficiency and dignity for artisans. This movement kept the flame of handloom weaving alive, paving the way for its fragile revival. The story of decline is also one of resilience and hope. Indian textiles remind us that the fabrics we touch are woven with histories of art, trade, and power. These cloths connected cultures, built fortunes, and shaped empires. The handloom's rhythm endures, a testament to the artisan's resilience and creativity. Supporting these crafts means preserving living stories and cultural heritage. The threads of the past are woven into our present, shaping beauty and history alike. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the enduring legacy of Indian textiles.